Welcome back to the All American YouTube channel. In this video, we're going to be changing a fuel filter on a 2005 Impala.
Alright, so the first thing that you're going to want to do is come back here. This is the back driver's side tire.
Don't do it. Get out of here.
And you're going to want to go right underneath. And there's your fuel filter. So the first thing that you're going to need to do is take out this bolt right here. It, I believe, is a 1/2 inch. At least that's what I used. Everything underneath here is pretty rusted out. So maybe it was a different size. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know. A 1/2 inch worked. And then this little bracket comes right down. I'm not sure if this is actually supposed to be an entire loop or not. It might have just completely rusted out. I don't know.
If it's gone and it worked, we don't need it.
Probably isn't, because there isn't another bracket up on top of there. So the first thing you gotta do, take this out.
I'm a boss. Oh, my phone's getting wet.
You dripping gas yet?
Well, I'm not, but I will be in a sec.
Alright, so we're just spinning the big one actually. That turns out to be the easiest way to do this.
Yeah, I wish I'd made it yet. Yeah, now it's gonna start juicing me. Do you want to get your face underneath here?
Nope.
I have heard that gasoline tastes fine.
Well, this should be good gas, except while that fuel filter is kind of clogged to pieces.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the reason why you change a fuel filter. It's because it's clogged.
Yeah.
You'll know when it's clogged because your car will probably roadside you like it did me. Gotta love these cars when they do that.
Or if you take it to your mechanic shop and they tell you that you got a clogged fuel filter and they're going to charge you a buttload of money to replace it, you can go to O'Reilly's.
That came off quick.
Yeah, or you can just go to O'Reilly's and get a new one of these bad boys for, what was it, 14 bucks?
I think it was like 14 bucks.
Gus,
they'll try to scam me for the $18 one. Just tell me about the $14 one.
Okay, if you don't have a car with 200,000 miles on it, you should probably get the more expensive one because it'll last longer. But if your car is already kind of not long for the world, don't get a fuel filter that's long for the world.
This car has about 260,000 miles on it, ish.
So we don't really need a fuel filter that's going to last a million years, because as it is, the junky fuel filter probably outlast the car. So yeah, just head on down to O'Reilly's, pick one of these suckers up for 14 or 11 bucks or how much it was, and then you don't have to do it in the shop, because it's really easy. If you got like a couple different wrenches, and even if you just make some homemade ramps for your car with 3 pieces of wood.
Yeah, these ramps are the best ramps you'll ever find anywhere. I'm telling you. We will need some of that persuader juice for this thing. Gotta get him loose when we put it back together.
No, we don't.
Yeah, we do actually.
Just twist it on. What if we just take it and twist it on right there, and then hook this end up second?
Could do that, I guess.
Let's figure out how do you even. Yeah, we don't actually know what we're doing right now, so we'll figure this out. We're just figuring this out.
What you do is you take a minus screwdriver, you pop these guys, and then this thing goes up, and this just slides out.
For those of you who don't know what a minus screwdriver is, it's a flathead.
It's a minus.
Flathead minus plus Phillips.
Yeah.
We use different terms here in Redneck America.
So we need to go find one of those in the back 40.
A minus?
Yeah. I don't know where one is.
Gus, can you go find us a minus screwdriver?
Yeah, we need a minus screwdriver. There's probably one in Adam's car. Just don't look at the cookies.
Okay. Wait, what did Tip do?
Tip just like...
No, what did you do, guys?
Yeah, what did she do?
So I was supposed to step over there, and she just stopped up.
What is that called? Burnout.
A boy now. And then she grabbed us and went over there, and then he said, Tip, please.
Gus, what did Tip do?
Tip ran over there and did a burnout. Yeah, she was just like...
She's around us way too much.
Yeah.
Have you uploaded that video yet?
What video?
That video.
I don't know. Alright, so we got our screwdriver after an incident with some cookies and younger brothers.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Exactly. I gotta get the screwdriver in here real quick. Hang on. So what you do is there's two little prongs, that you gotta pry open, kind of. Like, if I can actually get this thing to come off. Well, you think this is funny? How about I stick you underneath there? A little bit.
Hey, Adam.
hey, Gus.
Ouch.
Yeah, you're getting your head all stuck on that dirty, stupid, icky blanket. And you threw grass on there.
I like that smell.
Wait, where are the cookies?
On top of the Impala.
Stop. I'm here.
He likes the smell of gas. He is learning. Yeah, Peter, he comes over here and goes, he sniffs the ground where we spilled the gas and goes, I like that smell. He is learning.
Okay, bud.
Are you stealing cookies, Gus?
No.
Underneath the sun. If I can't get it out with this, I'm gonna have to Zeus it.
Hey, what about the Sawzall?
That's kind of what I'm at.
Alright, so we got 6 different flavors of screwdriver. And,
Oreo cookie.
and an Oreo cookie.
Does that definitely help?
Hey, Gus, can you get me a cookie? Thanks, bud.
Sound tastes a little bit like gas.
Get me a cookie.
Hold on.
Well, that doesn't sound like a good hold on. Hey! Where are you going? I think he's running away with the cookies on us.
I'm gonna take this, put over there, so I gotta make the cookies. That's where
Right, yeah, we've all heard that before. I have no idea what he said.
I think he just said, I'm gonna run away with the cookie and eat them.
That's pretty much what
I'm
it said.
gonna take this thing.
Come on.
I'm gonna take this, put it over there,
I wish I had a really small screwdriver right now.
and get you guys a cookie.
That sounds like a very smart idea, Gus.
Yep.
Get us a cookie.
Yeah.
He's bringing the jack over so he can jack himself up and reach the cookies. He is quite an intelligent child.
He's, yeah. Hey! Why would they make us... Why couldn't they just do a hose clamp? And those might leak, but... So much easier to work with.
So it would probably be easier to do this with like a really tiny little pliers.
Or an actual screwdriver.
What do you mean an actual screwdriver? How would that make it any easier?
Because if I had two mini screwdrivers that could fit in there, which I know we have somewhere, we don't know where they
There's a little
are.
clip in there, and you got to press those 2 little tabs in.
You gotta push them out and then in.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yes.
What do you mean out and then in?
You go. So you put the thing on it, you go out and then in. And it'll go around this and then you can pull it out.
Oh, I see. It's a little clip. Like a C-clip.
Yes.
You need to push it out and around.
Which, if I could just get a thing. Huh? It's Dorito, not Cloudy. It's an alligator.
You got that yet?
No, I didn't.
You need help? Should I put the phone down and we can just get this?
You just do it.
Oh, did you give me a cookie?
Yeah.
Thanks, bud.
Dang time.
Did you jack yourself up on the jack?
What jack?
That jack right there. You stood on that?
Yep.
This thing sucks. I'm not a fan.
Doritos hiding out underneath here,
Yeah.
away from Tip.
Yep, not surprised. Tip is not the best dog around.
She just doesn't like cats, like most dogs. You need help yet?
I think I might have got it.
Anybody want a cookie?
Maybe.
Why don't you have a cookie, Gus?
Because
You can have a cookie if you want.
Oh boy. Now there's never gonna be a cookie.
Well, if he worked that hard to go get the cookies, he deserves a cookie.
Yeah.
Hey, there we go.
Oh, for the record, gasoline doesn't taste very good, so I wouldn't recommend trying it. I've had gasoline before. It's not my favorite side dish.
There you go. You eat that cookie, Gus.
Why did they even give us this thing? This thing's useless. No, I put it
No.
on there, so now it's...
God, remember, you choose.
What did he say?
Remember, you chose it.
You choose it.
I don't know what he was talking about, but...
What a guy.
Oh my gosh, I hate this thing. Why would they give you this if it doesn't actually go on there? That's retarded. And I put it on there, and now I have to take it off.
Why did you put it on there?
I don't know, because it was there and you had it on backwards, so I was like, I'm gonna fix it.
Is that clip back in there now? Does that just snap in?
Yeah. Should.
Got the new one. Snap her back in.
Actually, why did I do that?
What did you do?
Son of a biscuit. I wanted to screw it on there first. So I didn't have to deal with this.
You can still just screw it on. Put it
Yeah,
up
but
there and
it's
screw it
a
on.
pain in the butt. So I have no light now.
Well, it would be easier to screw the fuel filter onto the metal pipe first.
But we're retarded over here, so...
And Peter decided to do before thinking.
Hey, that's kind of what we do.
That is what we do. That is exactly what we do.
No
Anyways,
shit.
you can do it in any order, but it would be easier to twist it on there first and then clip it on.
Or you could actually have an unrusted fuel line,
And then it
And-
wouldn't make a difference.
and then you wouldn't have to worry about breaking it, but... Yeah. That is not our case over here.
Basically, what you do to put it back on
It's
is the exact same way you took it off. You just,
We both said that.
you just take the small one and put it on the rusted end, and take a bigger one, which is apparently they changed the size of it, which is stupid, and then you put that on the other end, and crank it down until it's good and tight. That's the official torque spec on that. It's good and tight.
Look at all this weight reduction.
And then you
Guess
should
there's
be
a
good to
lot of
go.
it down here.
Yeah. All right. One last thing you want to do after putting in a fuel filter, check to make sure it don't leak. So Peter's down underneath the car, and what you want to do is just take the key, turn it to the on position, and that primes the fuel pump, and it'll shoot some gas in there. You can keep doing it. Is she still leaking? Alright, so anyways, that's just one last thing. The last step, make sure you actually did your job right. And, yeah, if you see stuff dripping, tighten her down a little bit more. Or, if we'd have been smart, we probably could have got some of that white plumber's tape stuff. But we didn't. So, yeah. That's how to replace your fuel filter in your 2005 or similar year Impala.